Welcome to this video on glycolysis, which is part of the cellular respiration series. So glycolysis is basically we're going to change one molecule of glucose, which you can see here, and is also a 6-carbon molecule, into two pyruvic acids, which are each 3-carbon molecules, as you can see here and here. Now, there are 3 characteristics of glycolysis that I want you guys to keep in mind. Number 1, it happens in the cytoplasm. All the other steps of cellular respiration, it's going to happen in the mitochondria, but not glycolysis. It happens in the cytoplasm. 2, it happens regardless of whether there is oxygen. So oxygen with or without, glycolysis happens. And finally, the third one is that we need a coenzyme. So a coenzyme must be provided. In this case, an ion. There we go. Now, there are 2 major steps we divide glycolysis into. The first one is the ATP investing phase. And the second is the one below, which is the ATP producing stage. Now, of course, there are many sub-steps within each phase, but I simplified the steps for you. So we start with glucose here, and what's going to happen is this glucose is going to turn into fructose. But what you'll notice here is attached to this 6-carbon molecule are 2 phosphates, so 1 phosphate on each end. Let's use a different color here. And the reason for that is because we actually invested 2 ATP molecules. Now you'll remember that an ATP molecule has 3 phosphates, right? Hence triphosphate, or TP. And so we could show that as, well, if we have 1 ATP, and we were to separate 1 phosphate of the 3, we would have an ADP molecule, which has the 2 phosphates left over, and a separate phosphate. Now, we invested 2 ATPs, which means that we get 2 separate phosphates, and each phosphate has then been attached to the end of the 6-carbon molecule. So this is where we're going to end this video, and in the next video, I will follow up with step 2, where we will net produce more ATP than we invested. Thanks guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.